to play, and he'll be playing it in another West division, this time in the AFC West. Broncos getting Wilson in a fourth-round pick. The Seahawks getting Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, Noah Fant, who has a lot of potential at the tight end position, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks to go along with a 5th-round pick. So Pete Carroll in a bit of a rebuild situation now in Seattle, coming off his worst season as a head coach of the Seahawks. Let's bring in former Broncos offensive lineman Ryan Harris, who joins us from Denver, won Super Bowl 50 with the Denver Broncos. Ryan, have you had a chance to look out your window? Are they already celebrating in the streets?
The cars are honking their horns left and right. Everybody's happy out here, Chris. And it's something where, yes, you gave up a lot of capital, but you finally got the franchise quarterback. And to no other organization does that matter more than the Denver Broncos. John Elway won 2. Peyton Manning won 1 and went to 2. So a quality franchise quarterback is a staple of this fan base, what they expect. They feel they need that to win a Super Bowl again. And now they've got it for the first time. And literally, fans are honking. We're outside of our radio station here, and the fans are honking their horns in the street. The excitement is real. And what an opportunity for Russell Wilson to go to a franchise whose expectations is to win a championship and to be able to do that right away.
It was 10 years ago. You were a member of the Denver Broncos, and they signed Peyton Manning. How does this compare?
It's right up there with it. And for Russell Wilson, one of the things you got to love as a player is that you're going to a franchise who knows how to take a veteran quarterback and put them in a position to win a championship. Also, take notice what was not given by the Broncos. They have 2 third-round picks, and in getting a 4th-round pick from Russell Wilson, they now have 4 picks still between rounds 3 and 4. You can get some quality players. Yours truly was a 3rd-round pick, 10 years, just saying, Chris. So you can still build some pieces that you need. The Broncos do still need to solidify their middle linebacker, but now everything is on the table. George Paton got himself a day. They're going to name March 8th George Paton Day. The GM for the Broncos got the franchise, the quarterback they've been looking for 6 years, and he's done it already in his 2nd year as GM.
They were looking for a quarterback, any quarterback over those 6 years. Now they get one of the quarterbacks in the NFL, Russell Wilson. Where do you think this puts them as of now with still, the draft and free agency to go? Where does this put them in the AFC pecking order?
Well, it immediately puts you in as many primetime games as you can, right? You're going to have Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson. You're going to have Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson. But also, you're going to be able to compete for a championship. They are absolutely competitors now. One of the top 10 defenses in the NFL last year. And the best thing for your defense is a great quarterback. So big changes happening, great things for Russell Wilson. And one of the things, Chris, I got to call the Seahawks Steelers game this year when Russell was out. And Russell and I have known each other for some time, and I saw him on the field. He's doing all these plays. I said, Russell, what do you got? And he goes, we're in the 4th quarter, Ryan. And he turns around and keeps going. So Russell was working. He has a tireless work ethic that is well known, and it's really something amazing that Denver now has the quarterback of the future that can help them win now.
When he was in Seattle, there was the online hashtag Let Russ Cook. A lot of fans wanted to see Pete Carroll open it up a little bit more, let Russ throw it around a little bit more. What do you see this offense looking like with first-year head coach Nathaniel Hackett?
Well, Nathaniel Hackett's been clear. He wants to go, and as in his words, downtown, as he says. So he wants to take deep shots. He wants his players to believe that those plays are on the table. And with a player like Russell Wilson, those plays are always going to be there. And beyond the deep play capability, you have a quarterback who understands when to throw the deep ball. One of the hardest things for a quarterback to do is to harness their nature. And Russell Wilson does it better than anybody else at a high level. So you immediately have somebody that can help you win and invigorate that franchise. And now every part of the field is open, something the Broncos offensive coordinators haven't been able to say for 5-6 years now.
Ryan, you're going to have a lot of fun this offseason along with those Denver Broncos fans there in Denver. It is going to be an offseason filled with hype. Thank you for coming on with us here on HQ.
Always.
All Things Covered is a podcast from our Bryant McFadden and his cousin Patrick Peterson. Those two guys covered the best wide receivers in the NFL. BMAC won a couple of Super Bowl championships now, covering the world of sports and entertainment on All Things Covered. Download and follow the pod today.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.